quick Geeks Let's Play of Wildstar. My name is Draycass and I'm going to be taking you through, to start with, the character creation screen. Now I'm very excited about Wildstar. It looks like we have finally got an MMO, a new MMO that might be giving us a few features that we've been crying out for with all these other MMOs that have been coming out. But we'll go through that as we go through the Let's Play itself. The one thing I'm mainly excited about is the player housing, like proper player housing and customising everything. The war plots that we can get with my friends and everything, they're amazing. Now, one thing that this game has got right to start with is the encouragement to get your friends on board. When you buy the game, you get 7-day free trials for your friends, so your friends can come along, try it out with you, and then join you if you like, which is a brilliant idea to get people engaged from the very beginning. So thumbs up to them for implementing that in Wildstar at the very beginning. Now, I don't know anything about this game other than obviously the details that everybody knows that are out on the interwebs, etc. Which has kind of built up the excitement around this game. But in terms of having played it, I've kept away from the beta. I've tried to keep away from any streaming and everything else as well. I really wanted this game when it came out to be a new, fresh experience for me to try and go through this like maybe I did when I first played WoW. You know, I'm going to see if I can recreate that magic. I don't know if it will or not, but you know, it looks like a really fun game. I'm excited about it so far, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to take you first. This first video is purely going to be about the character creation screen. I'm going to go through, show you a little bit about the races, the classes, the paths, and the, I suppose they're called alliances, the factions. That's the word I'm looking for, the factions as well. So we've got. So this is your character creation stage. This is the first thing you see when you start to create your character. We get to give them a name down here. And I'm going to go for Draycass. Oh no, hang on. Draycass. There you go, if I was nicked it. Mainly because I've already created a character called Draycass. I forgot to customise it, so I'm kind of gone back and we're starting again. But I'm going to have a male character called Draycass. I quite like playing male characters. I don't know what it is. Some men like playing female characters. I quite like looking at guys when I'm playing games, so I like playing men. Go figure. So to start off with, we have two factions that you can choose from. The Exiles, which I have a lot of sympathy for, to be honest with you. The Exiles are a gutsy group of refugees, rebels and mercenaries that have come to the Nexus to make a new home. And you'll kind of get my reasoning behind having a little bit of a soft spot for them when I start reading about the races in the Exiles. Now we've also got the Dominion. That's the other faction. Look at that beast of a guy with his horns. Rah! Looks a bit nifty, doesn't he? Spikes and everything, and a tail. Can't go wrong with the tail. So, faction information. The Dominion is a powerful interstellar empire that considers Nexus its rightful legacy and will conquer it at all costs. That's kind of why I don't like these guys. They come across as kind of being arseholes, if I'm completely honest. They kind of think everything's theirs. They're almost like the Borg crossed with the Romans, if you like, with all their kind of high and mightiness. So let's just go through the Dominion to start with. We've got the Cassian, which are basically humans. Well, they are humans. They just give themselves a special name because they think they're special. The humans of the Dominion, known as the Cassians, are intelligent, courageous, and supremely confident. Chosen by Elden long ago to be inheritors of their powerful legacy, the Cassians have known travel across stars to Nexus, ready to fulfill their destiny as their rightful rulers of the planet. So that's those guys. They can play the classes. They can play all of them. There you go. They can play the warrior, the engineer, the esper, the medic, the stalker, and the spell slinger. Now I'll go through these classes to start with firstly, mainly because these guys can play all of them. I can run through them, and then you can see which races can play what class and things like that. So the Cassians, you've got the warrior. The warrior, when it comes to combat, warriors are unstoppable juggernauts, destroying their enemies with a combination of brute force and deadly weaponry. Warriors solve problems the old-fashioned way, cutting down enemies with their swords and ripsaw shields and blasting them to pieces with their trusty arm cannon. Engineer. The engineer utilises a technology mastery to craft the right tool for any situation, most notably ones where heavy firepower is a necessity. I guess they like their guns. The esper. are masters of illusion, attacking their enemies with powerful psychic weapons and projecting inspiring visions to heal their friends and allies. Oh, that's nice, they're healers. Combat with the Esper is a deadly phantasmal, that's a great word, phantasmal dance that torments enemies with their darkest fears before pushing them over the edge of madness. Kind of a bit like a warlock, but with a nice side to them because they can heal too. The medics thrive and submersed in battle, healing those that fight with them and crushing those that stand before them. I'm guessing with their needles and stuff. Stalkers strike ferociously with their claws, using advanced stealth technology to deal multiple blows. Their enemies, stalkers, use also a mix of technological abilities. I like the words in this. It's a bit wordy, but in a good way. To tactically control the battlefield, leaving a pile of corpses in their wake. It's amazing anyone survives at all with these guys. Look. The Spellslinger. Spellslingers are steely-eyed guns for hire. Guess it's your hunter class. Using deadly precision and acrobatic agility to put their enemies in the ground where they belong. With a lethal combination of hair-trigger pistols and powerful magic, the Spellslinger is a dangerous foe, blasting enemies with a deadly barrage of bullets or casting runic sigils that sow destruction and death. There you go. So there are your classes. Play any of them as a Casian. I'll go through paths in a minute. So we've also got in the Dominion, the Draken. Look at these. They got good horns. Not already. She's a bit. Ooh. Ew. Okay, she's not that pretty. So these guys, what are the Drakens? They are bloodthirsty. You would never have guessed it looking at them, would you? Really? With those teeth. Wow. Brutal and ferociously aggressive. Again. Who knew? Forged in the heat and dust of their savage homeworld, the Draken see Nexus as a primeval wilderness where they can test their strength and skill in combat. So it's just basically like a big playground for them, and they look forward to defeating the battle-hardened, exile-free companies that have dared to trespass on their world. Well, who said it's your world, huh? We're gonna kick your butt. So the Chow, look, these little guys, aren't they cute? They're like little gremlins. And they must be asexual because, like, there's no male or female, it's just one, look. So the Chow are a race of mischievous, highly intelligent inventors that develop weapons and technology for the Dominion. Gifted with inherent mechanical skill and insight, the Chow have come to Planet Nexus to exploit its many natural wonders and technological secrets, and relish the opportunity to unleash their destructive technology arsenal on the exiles. Kind of, yeah, right. They look, I'm guessing that they're not as cute and cuddly as they look. A bit mischievous there. And lastly, for the Dominion, these tall guys, look. Makari. Kind of alien. Oh, she's got no face. Okay, her eyes on the side are red. Nice. So, the Makari are a race of advanced mechanical beings created by the Elden long ago. Cold and cruel and calculating. They kind of look like kind of ants. Really tall ants. They work tirelessly to ensure the continued dominance of the Dominion on Planet Nexus, strategically eliminating the descendants, spies and traitors who threaten to bring about their demise. Nice. So that is the Dominion there. The Dominion guys, all high and noble and mighty and thinking they rule the world. Well, we're going to go over to the Exiles now. Now, I think I'm going to go for the Exiles, and I think it's because I empathise with them a little bit, and I'll kind of go into it a little bit more now. Now, you've heard about the Dominion, all righteous and pious and thinking they rule the world. Well, you know, you can't have it all your own way sometimes. Look at these guys. They're fighting for a cause. They're trying to fight their way back in. So you've got, like, the humans again. Do you know what? I didn't go through the classes with all of them, did I? Let's go back quickly. Let's go back. Just run back. So, what do we get with the Draken? The Draken can play warriors, stalkers, and spellslingers. The Chow can play engineer, esper, medic, and spellslinger. They look a bit silly playing as a warrior, wouldn't they, really? And then we've got the Makari that can play as a warrior, an engineer, a medic, and a stalker. So, going on, as I said, for the Exiles, apologies for that brief interruption. That's just my brain going. It's my age, you know, I'm getting on. So again, the humans, they can play any of the classes, same as the other humans. The human exiles, or exile humans, are respected for their grit and iron backbone and dauntless tenacity, having been hunted through the space. Hunted like dogs through space by the Dominion for centuries. Not just like a few months, but centuries, guys. The humans have decided to lay down roots in the Nexus, bravely making a final stand against the aggressive Empire who threatens to drive them from the planet. It's just never ending, isn't it? Been hunting them for centuries, and now they continue to drive them from the planet. It's just not on. Seriously. They've annoyed me, these Dominion people. And then the Auron, little kind of furry guys with tails and ears, and like the kind of cross cat, almost. Scrappy and energetic and passionate. Yeah. The Auron are a race of forest dwellers with inherent ferocity, agility, and magical skill. Driven from their homeworld by the Dominion, the Auron are prepared to bear tooth and claw to defend their home and planet new home on planet Nexus. Got there in the end. So that's those. You've got the Granok. The Granok, look at these guys. They're huge. They're like big giants of rock and stuff with the mohawk. Nice. Liking the mohawk. And the females, look at that. Quite nice, nifty, nice look. Yeah. So the Granok are boisterous. Again, you wouldn't have guessed, would you, looking at them? A boisterous race of battle-tested, hard-drinking mercenaries that lead the exile-free companies banished from their home planet after a bloody war with the Dominion. You can see there's a bit of a theme going on here, can't you? They are now ready to lead a charge in defending the exiles on planet Nexus. Again, I've forgotten about this bit, haven't I? The Auron can play the Esper, the Stork, and the Spellslinger. And the Granok can play the Warrior. Again, go figure. The Engineer and the Medic. Now, that's a bit of a surprise. And lastly, but by no means least, on the Exile side, we have the Mordesh. Hi, look at him. Look at him. He's a bit purple. So she. Loving the dreadlocks. It's a nice look. So, what are these guys then? Armed with forbidden knowledge of science. Forbidden knowledge. So technically they're not meant to know it. And alchemy. The Mordish are brilliant scientists and deadly spies, having fallen victim to the degenerative disease known as the contagion. The Mordish have come to the Nexus to seek a cure. They're kind of dying. That's sad. And they are more than ready to unleash their dark and deadly arts against their Dominion enemies. And the Mordish can play the Warrior, the Engineer, the Medic, the Stalker, and the Spellslinger. So they get quite a few things there. Now, I think I'm going to go with these guys because they're quite cute, aren't they? And they're furry. Look at that hair. I love my characters to have good hair. So, let's go with these guys. And class-wise, I quite like the sound of the Esper. Because it's kind of like, it sounds like it's a kind of DPS-y, healy kind of class. Which is always fun, in my opinion. Now, you also get to choose your path in this game, which is something that's slightly different to what you might see in other games. So you can start off as a soldier, kind of self-explanatory. Soldiers tackle combat, heavy missions, gaining access to special weaponry and objectives as they fight across the Nexus, often battling waves of enemies. Soldiers will use every tool at their disposal to hack and slash their way to victory. The Settler. For those of you who maybe been around a long time might remember there was a game called The Settlers. It was quite fun and very addictive. Probably one of the very first games that kind of was that addictive, really. I know it's got nothing to do with this game. I don't really know why I brought it up. But, you know, whenever I hear the word settler, that's what I kind of think of. So the Settler's mission is to tame the wilds of the planet Nexus, collecting resources to construct beneficial improvements for the community at large, bravely facing the dangers of an alien planet for the greater good. Settlers are sure to earn the adoration of their companions as they adventure across the Nexus. Now, I don't really know how these paths affect you yet, because as I said, I haven't played the game yet. So, it'd be interesting to see actually how this kind of system works. But I quite like the idea of the Settler. Scientists have come to the Nexus to study its flora and dangerous fauna and ancient technology, utilising an upgradable scan bot. Ooh, get like a little scanner like you have in Star Trek. And ancient technology, utilising, oh, just read that bit, to scan creatures and uncover lore. The scientist is living proof that knowledge is power. And with great power comes great responsibility. A wise man said that once in some film at some point that might be linked to a comic book. And the explorer, the wild frontiers are the perfect place for an explorer, often travelling to the most dangerous places on Nexus. Explorers claim territory for their faction by finding hidden paths, exploring secret caves and climbing the tallest mountains. I'm going to go for settler, I think. Now, there is probably a right way of doing things. You probably have to choose a certain race and certain class, certain paths, kind of min-max stuff. I don't know what they are. It might not matter. I don't know. But, we're on a journey of discovery here. We are learning together. So let's try to see how my Orin Esper settler gets along. Now we're going to customise him. We're going to press this little customise button. Look at that. Like the eyes. Liking the eyes. Got his little XR badge there. So what kind of things have we got? We can change his face. I want to have a cute... Oh, I want a cute face. That's not cute. Nope. Oh, he's angry. Angry cute face. Not really cute, but no. No. I want it to look like a cat. Oh. No eyes. Not sure if I like that. I think I'm going to go with this one because he kind of looks like a cross between cute and brave and bold at the same time. So it's like a braveness with an innocence about him. I like that about Draycott. I like that a lot. So customise face. Oh, I see. We can change. There's quite a lot of things you can customise here. Then look, chin angle. I'm guessing I have to maybe move him that way to see that. Oh yes, I see. He's moving down very slightly at the bottom. Length. Again, it's not moving a lot, but it is moving. Trust me. I think I can. Yeah, I don't like that. I quite like his face really. Eyebrow thickness. Ha! Loving it. I'm not going to play around too much. I quite like him. Skin colour. Oh my god, he can be green. Ha! Green and blue. I'm not sure if I like green. He could be blue. He looks like an avatar. Blue. Yeah, let's go for blue. I'm feeling the blueness of this guy. So hairstyle. Look at that. Oh god. Flowery hair on my male character. Always looks good. I kind of like the hair he had, if I'm honest. That's kind of nifty. I like it. It goes with his ears. And his ears are kind of beautiful. But there's quite a few different. If you want short hair, that's quite good too. But no, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to stick with it. Hair colour. Oh look, his tail changes too. I wonder if I can change his tail. Green and blue. Does that go? Pink? No. Oh, definitely not. White. Oh, no, I quite like that. I do quite like the white. I always generally actually like... Oh, no, that's quite nice, isn't it? I generally like dark blue in a lot of my characters as a general rule, but I'm quite liking... See, that's quite nice too. It kind of blends in, doesn't it, with his colours? Or light blue. Or maybe if I go with a different skin colour. No. No. I hate doing decisions like this. Light blue. Should go light blue. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to go with my first choice. I'm going to change his colour. Oh, dark blue. Let's go with dark. I'm feeling the blue. It's just very blue. Blue. Light blue. Dark blue. Let's go dark blue. Ear style. Oh, wow. Look. Look. Now, yes. I am feeling that. We got like a kind of batty thing. I like that ear. Don't know why. Kind of, or you can have like a mouse bitten ear. With these little spiky things. Or, oh, that's kind of odd. Or little cute ones. Depends whether you want to be cute or not, I guess. I kind of think I'm gonna, although he is quite cute, I'm gonna go with this. It makes him look a little bit more raw, but still kind of keeping the cuteness with his tail. Body type. Okay. I don't want them too scrawny. I'd like them to be quite buff, but not fat. Okay, big chest. Chest out. No, too skinny. No, just weird. That's quite puffy chest. Army muscles. I think that's the one. That one there. That's it. Is that all I can do? I would like to really like make him taller and stuff. But no, I'm liking him. That's my dude. That's him right there. That's Draycott. Let's go. Accept. Yes, look at him. Yeah. Let's go, Draycott. Let's go.
The exiles, driven off their planets by the Dominion,
Aww.
have been desperately searching for a new homeworld while being relentlessly hunted across the stars.
Really don't like these Dominion guys.
But in their darkest hour, they discovered the planet Nexus.
There it is.
The fabled homeworld of the Eldin, who disappeared from the galaxy long ago.
Long ago.
Exhausted, but full of
It's like
hope,
Red Dwarf.
the exiles prepared their ancient starships for one final
So
journey
excited.
to Nexus. And that is where their true adventure begins.
Go, go, go! Like an adventure. So this game's very fun at the moment. Like, I'm liking the music's fun, the voiceovers is fun, the way the characters look is fun. It's not trying to be too serious. It's not kind of doing the whole, we're going to make this as realistic looking as possible. No, this is a proper fantasy game.
I'm sorry, sir. Our last jump to the Nexus system overloaded the reactor in that section. This ship is more than 3 centuries old, and
3 centuries old.
She's got to be there. Sadie Brightland.
I know
Sadie.
the name, Mr. Brightman.
Just call me Deadeye. Now quit arguing and get my wife out of the crowd.
Get my wife out of the cryo.
Ship's records are unreliable.
Wonder how fresh it's going to look. I wonder how long they've been in the cryo.
Found it. Functioning pod. Firing up the retrieval system. Magnetic clamps released.
Lucky for you found her.
Oh, oh.
Hey, be careful.
That's not good, is it?
Hydraulics are leaking. Hold on.
Bash the cryo chamber.
Records were wrong. This isn't her. She's in a different silo.
Fine. Then whoever you just woke up is gonna help me track her down.
I guess that's me. Hi, definitely not your wife. I'm a male furry cat thing. I think you'd be very impressed if you thought that was your wife. Here I am, look.
Reanimation.
How cool am I?
Vitals look solid.
Look at the eyes. It's amazing.
Every able-bodied exile we got.
Look at that. I'm hoping I get some immersion out of this. I haven't played forgetting WoW, obviously, because that's as immersive as you like, but I haven't really played a proper immersive MMO for a long time, so I'm hoping this will give me something. Now I'm going to stop the video there. We've done the character creation. You've kind of seen the start. That is the first video done, and I'll be back for part 2 of my Let's Play. Two of my Let's Play, where we'll kind of get into the game a bit and see what it's all about. So see you in a bit for part 2, guys.